Hello. I didn't end up making a YouTube video. I got distracted by binge watching an anime. The anime is something about, it's called Hell Mode. The hardcore gamer dominates in another world with garbage balancing. Yeah. So that's it, one of those generic OP main character animes. I've been watching more anime lately. It's not like I'm new to anime or something, just I go through like phases of like reading manga or watching anime. Like I can't I can't like be in the mood for both of them at the same time. Like I'll have like months where I'm just reading manga, and then I'll have months where I can't bring myself to read manga and I'll just watch anime. And then I'll have like months where I just play games. And you see that can vary by console games and mobile games, shitty mobile games. Yeah, I have a shit ton of games on my phone. I don't care. But, anyway, so yeah, that's what I was doing. I almost finished the whole thing. I think I was on episode, 10 or 11, and there's only 12 episodes. I started by watching the dub. The dub's not fully released. The dub freaking sucks. But I didn't feel like reading subtitles, so I just kind of ignored how bad it was. Anyway, so I will be playing more Flash games because I have like an addiction. And honestly, I don't know if you can see it in my eyes or on my face, but I am not in a good mood at all. Honestly, I was just bawling my eyes out. It's not like I haven't posted myself crying before, so I'm just gonna be honest. I will not portray myself in a light that I am not, aka a happy person. But anyway, so why that is, it's not too important, it's not too deep, or maybe it is deep. I'm not sure, honestly. You can see the reflection of my ring light in the thing there. But pretty much, well, for one, I was sitting shirtless because I got freaking hot. It's a lot cooler now that it's nighttime, though. But anyway, so that was like an hour ago, hour and a half ago, honestly. Time has passed really fast since midnight, honestly. Pretty much, I noticed how fucking fat I am now. Like, no, it's not that song, or that song. Will I listen to this song? Yeah, I have it liked. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, how fat I am. Like, I've been really conscious about my weight lately because I keep fucking gaining weight. I think it's like hormones or something. I don't know. It's not like my diet has changed. And it's not like it's bad either, so whatever. I'll lose it. I had to lose it. Like, I can't handle being so freaking fat, bro. Like, I think I was like, okay, I'm only like 120 right now. I'm 5'2", pretty much. I'm a little shorter, but I was like 130 last year around January, but my belly was not this fat. I think it was because I had more muscle, because I was more active, like I was doing horseback riding. I don't know what else I was doing, but I know I was at least doing that, so I at least had some sort of muscle. And I had to travel for in between classes and stuff, lots of stairs. So yeah, there was that. Um, so it's just crazy how much the difference is when I only weigh 120 and how much bigger my belly is, even though I weigh less than I did then. So yeah, I'm really unhappy with that. And I mean, honestly, I'm not the best looking. Like, I had bug eyes. You know, my upper lip looks small. Basically, I have a fucking recessed maxilla, like I fucking mentioned in previous videos. I know this is a live stream, but it's going to be posted. You can view it anytime after the live stream is over. Honestly, I like live streaming a lot more because I don't have to, like, you know, like, upload the video myself or save it to my computer. It's just automatically posted to YouTube when I end it. So that's great, actually. So I'll probably be doing this a lot more than just making videos. And I feel like the quality expectation for live streams is lower than YouTube videos because people are kind of expected to, like, edit YouTube videos, but you're not, like, expected to edit a live stream, you know? Anyway, so me being fat isn't the only reason I was upset. I just feel like a fucking joke. Like, seriously, like, I am so stupid. I'm so stupid. Like, what am I doing? Like, is this really all I'm meant to be? Like, I don't know the best way to explain it. What I mean by that, I just feel like thrown around. You know? I think that's honestly a really good way to describe it. I'm not living for myself. But it's not like I don't have any wishes for my life or any values or anything. Like, I do have those now, at least. But I'm not living for myself still. Usually I really just, I don't care. Like I said, is this all I'm meant to be? Like, what I meant by that is, like, usually I don't mind not living for myself. I find fulfillment in living for others. But, wow, I feel like one of those, like, manipulative parents saying this, but it's like I give and I give and I just, maybe I receive like a fifth of the time, like, in comparison to what I feel like I give. But at the same time, what I give, it just doesn't feel like it's worth that much, even though it takes so much out of me. Like, I try my hardest. At least I feel like I'm trying my hardest. And just the outcome is just never good enough. It's not up to par. It doesn't matter what it is I'm doing. It seems to always end up that way. And if I do one thing sufficiently, then immediately I need to do something else. And again, wow. Yeah, this is all stuff like a manipulative parent would say. I feel like I can't catch a break. Even though I have breaks, like, for example, earlier I was streaming for like 6 hours straight. Like, I was just doing who fucking knows what. I was playing fucking Mad Burger for 4 hours. Like, that's clearly a break. But it doesn't, like, alleviate, I guess you would say, the stress, like all the stress that I have on my mind. It's not even like, often it's not even consciously on my mind. It's like subconsciously weighing me down. It's like, you know, I live with my grandparents, and my relationship with them has been really bad, really tense for most of the time that I have lived with them. And so when I would be in my room resting, even on like summer break or spring break or something, and I have nothing to do, I couldn't let my guard down. I felt like if I get caught laying down, sorry, my eyes are like, they have like this crust on them in my fucking eyelashes. I know I was crying, but I've never gotten like crust on my eyelashes. Like, sure, I'll get like crust around like the corners of my eyes, you know, like that's normal, straight up. But why are my eyelashes crusty? That's a new one. Anyway, so even if I was like laying down in bed with nothing to do, if like I heard them coming upstairs or something, I need to like sit up. I can't be laying down. I need to like look like I'm doing something productive. Yeah, even if in reality I probably wouldn't get yelled at, I just can't relax. That's how it was. And honestly, maybe still is, but it's been that way for a long time. And was it like that when I lived with my mom? I don't know. I mean, I know we were cleaning all the fucking time, like to the AMs, till the sun rises. No joke. Then we would nap in the middle of the day. But yeah, my mom was a clean freak. Always something to clean. And it had to be perfect. Fuck that song. You guys don't get it? Oh, fuck that song. Anyway, didn't realize it was playing because I was yapping. But anyways, yeah, so similar things all throughout my life, so I'm just used to being on edge all the fucking time, and yeah, I think even now that's exactly how I feel. That's what's going on. I don't know if it's reasonable or unreasonable, but I feel like it's reasonable. And it's even worse because I'm fucking unemployed. Like, I feel so much pressure to get a job right now, but I also have so much pressure to do other things. Like, I have a very specific time frame I need to be able to get interviews during the week. This week I haven't been, like, applying for anything because usually when they offer for an interview, it's either the next day or 2 days out, and I need to watch the Cats right now, so, and I have plans for the weekend, so I can't apply right now. I need to apply on the weekend so that they offer for a weekday when I'm home. And I feel really pressured to get money. Like, everybody has me feeling like a leech. And yeah, outside of needing to get a job, when I'm asked to do something, I feel like I can never do it right. And I feel really stupid, always asking for clarification. And then people get annoyed when I ask for clarification for, like, seemingly simple things, obvious things. But then when I don't ask for clarification, things get fucked up. And so there's just, like, nothing should be about winning or losing, but there's just, like, I feel like I can't freaking win. Like, I can't do the right thing. And the thing is, I can't just, like, not do these things. Like, I have to do these things. I have to get a job, and the other thing, I need to do that too. Because outside of these things, I don't have any, let's see, like, I wouldn't say purpose or motivation. It's not those words. There's another word I'm looking for that's more accurate to how I feel. Like, I don't know. But it's something like that. If you can figure out what word I was looking for, then yay. It's not that important though. Yeah, so without those things, I feel like I'm lacking, like, dang, I need that freaking word, otherwise I can't explain it properly. But what was I going to say after that? Anyway, so yeah, there's no avoiding the things that are stressing me out and making me feel the way that I was just explaining. Really sucks, doesn't it? It's not like I don't have happy times. Like, you guys see me happy. I talk about happy things, I think. Yeah. We'll see how things go. I don't know what to do if I continue to keep failing. I'm just not who people want me to be. I did find some good music, like a little bit ago, though, like earlier, before I started streaming. Oh, I love you, Alex. What? Okay, no offense, Alex, I love you. That was so unfunny that it is really funny, actually. I hope you know that's like a compliment to your humor. I'm going to draw you a heart. What color do I want to do the heart? Maybe this color? No, this color. That's just pink. I'll do it in brown. No, lighter brown? That just looks like diarrhea. I like this orange actually. Okay, let's make it thicker. Because I feel like not sending a message except the crying emojis to your joke would feel too rude, and I would seem less appreciative of your joke than I am. I appreciate your response to my story a lot. I just don't know how to express that over text without feeling super cringy. So yeah, enjoying my little doodle. I really want to hang out with my friends again. I really miss hanging out with my friends. I think they don't like me very much because I haven't been helping. I feel very isolated. Maybe that's why I like to stream a lot now. And why I post on those random social media apps. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily looking for attention. I mean, I'm kind of looking for attention, but I'm more looking for social connection and appreciation. I just want to talk to people. I want people to know about me, but I don't want them to pity me, maybe a little bit. Like, I want them to know, like, to understand how I feel. Not necessarily pity me, but understand, like, how it upsets me. No. This is so cute. I don't know what I can trust people with, and I don't want to cause problems with anybody. I don't want people to talk me out of what I decide to do with my life, because I won't listen. But if I tell them that, they're gonna be like, no, why even talk about it? Like, I just want you to know. I want you to be aware of what's going on in my life. And I want to be aware of what's going on in your life. You know, people don't like people butting in on their stuff a lot. Like, how many people do you know that tell you their problems that actually take the advice that you give them? Few. Not everybody, like, everybody has different values, different desires, you know? So they're just going to do what their heart wants to, no matter what you tell them. Maybe you can offer some insight, but in the end, it is their decision. And, you know, if they keep on choosing one thing, they're likely going to keep choosing to do that thing and not choose to suddenly change it and listen to your advice. And I know a lot of people wish that they would, because they know it's what they should do, the smart decision, but that's just, it's really hard for people to move logically rather than emotionally. And honestly, I really like that about people. Even though it will annoy me sometimes seeing other people do it, I completely understand it. And I feel cringe saying this, but like, I think it's really beautiful how emotional people are. Like, being really emotional is such an honest action. Like, you, even if you're like lying and being really emotional, what's the freaking word? What's the word? It's not emotional. That's not a word, right? Am I crazy? Emotional. That's the word, right? I'm so freaking stupid. This is what I'm talking about. I'm retarded. Oh my god. Anyway. Even if you're lying, if you're being really emotional, there's, like, some truth in that. In the expression of your emotions. You can't just pull that out of nowhere. So that's really cool. Yeah. I was kind of spitting like bars, spitting facts this past half an hour. See, time passes really by. It's already been half an hour. The fuck did I just say? Time passes really by? Is that what I said? Or did I say what I meant to say, which is time passes by really fast? I don't think I said the word fast. So, again, I am retarded. Seriously. Do I have dyslexia? Like, what? Anyway, so yeah. There's quite a few things I'm dissatisfied about. Honestly. There's a lot I wish I could do without consequences. But you know, I can't just do that because the consequences will ruin everything I want. You know, that sounds kind of contradictory. But, yeah. And the things I want that I can't do, they're not like evil things. They're just emotional and selfish. Invasive, too. Controlling. I couldn't ever be an evil person. I don't get how people can be so selfish and evil. Like, really? I feel like what are they called? Those guys who appeal to women by saying, like, politically correct stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel, saying, I could never be mean to anybody. I don't understand how anybody does that. Shut up, bro. Oh my god. You know, I hate how social media has made it so hard to express genuine emotion with, and, you know, like, feelings towards things without being seen as cringe or manipulative. It's really terrible. It's hard for me to express anything without thinking about how cringe or manipulative it might sound. I feel like manipulation, a lot of the time, not always, I feel like it mainly has to have intent behind it. Just feeling bad about something somebody says or something somebody critiques you on, it doesn't make them manipulative. If somebody wants something, it's not automatically manipulative. And if somebody is being honest about something, like, or like straightforward, and it's not like mean, it's not, it shouldn't be seen as cringe. Like, I am definitely a hypocrite because I see people just doing what they want to do a lot of the time, and I find it cringe. Yeah, it's me secondhand embarrassment a lot of the time. But it doesn't mean that I don't know that feeling that way might be wrong. You know, no feelings are wrong. No opinions are inherently wrong. But you know what I mean. It's just excessive. Not a single viewer so far. I mean, it is almost 3 a.m. I think I'll stay up for quite a while. I haven't even started playing any games yet. I hope I can actually talk to somebody about all these feelings sometime soon. I don't know who. Life is so harsh. So harsh because I know many people, like strong majority, maybe even more than the majority of people won't actually care enough to listen to all of these things, all of these troubles and opinions that I just listed the past 40 minutes or so. Even though I want somebody to, it's a lot. Like, it took me that long to express, and people have their own problems and things they need to do, and there's probably conflicting opinions, like, in things that I have said they might disagree with, or something like that, so you know, there's a ton of people in this world, tons of people who have lived here, tons of people who will live. I'm not sure if it would be, like, if it would be accurate to say that nobody will ever fully understand how I feel about anything. I mean, there's probably, like, very subtle differences in how we feel about things, even if it's really similar, almost identical, because nobody has lived my life. So, but yeah. It's good to know, like, it's comforting that there's probably quite a few people who can at least somewhat understand how I feel and relate to it. But, you know, like I said, I really wish there was somebody in my life who would know exactly how I feel and understand and agree with my decisions, understand my values on things, why I put the effort into some things and not others, how everything makes me feel. I'm not talking just like personal experiences, I'm talking like philosophies and stuff. I feel like you know, I actually do like this. Did this play earlier? What? Or it disappeared? I saw this post on it. Yeah, I feel like such a people pleaser lately. I have never been. That's a lie. I'm not a liar. I mean, I do lie, like, to my grandparents about, like, small stuff, like doing my assignments or, like, cleaning my room or something. Nothing serious. Nothing that would hurt anybody's feelings or mess up anything with them or anything. I don't do that. I would rather be hated by telling the truth. I just can't bring myself to do it. I made a decision not to do it, like, very long ago, probably when, like, I was a kid, and now I've never really done it. Maybe I've done it a few times, but I've always felt really bad or exposed myself soon after due to guilt. I apologize. But yeah. But anyways, so about being a people pleaser, yeah. I'm not, like, inherently a people pleaser. Like I said, I really value honesty. Like, highly. Like, that is probably my top value. As long as you're honest with me, I don't think I could hate you. I think I could hate a liar, though. Especially a liar who feels no remorse. I could totally hate one. If you're a remorseful liar, I can probably make an exception. If you're an unremorseful liar, you're just an asshole. High key, you're evil. But anyway, so people pleasing, about people pleasing, sorry I lost my train of thought, yeah, I feel like there is quite literally not a single person I could be completely honest to. Like, by honest, I mean like completely open to, not honest. Not honest. Of course I'm fucking honest. I literally just told you guys that. I meant open. Not telling people things makes you not comfortable telling them things is not lying. Unless they ask you about it. And you tell them something else. Not just tell them, like, you don't want to talk about it or something. Obviously. We all know what a lie is considered. Anyway. What's considered a lie? My bad. Anyway, so there's not a single person I could be completely open with. I don't know if there will ever be a single person I could be completely open with. There's a lot of conflict that goes on within me. Of logic and emotion. And yeah, I have a lot of conflicting emotions. I probably have a lot of conflicting ideas, desires, interests. Probably have a lot of conflicting everything. Which, it's something I like it and I don't like it at the same time. And I'll explain my reasoning for that. I like it because that means that I can see two different sides. And I'm not just locked in on one thing. Like, it has me more open-minded to things. But while that's a fantastic thing, it's a good thing, right? But that also, I guess you could say that makes me fickle. And it makes my values maybe, what is it? I'm not gonna say fickle again, but I mean, honestly, I could use fickle here again. It's not like, no, I don't think I would call him fickle. It's just, I think my feelings towards some things could be, highly confusing and, I don't think a lot of people could understand it even if they tried. Yeah. Because honestly, maybe it doesn't make sense. I don't think it's for the things I'm talking about. I'm not talking about anything specific. I'm just remembering a feeling. And yeah, I'm talking about that feeling. You know, there's probably a word in, like, Japanese that explains this exact thing I'm talking about. You know how they have those really hyper-specific words? Wish I was Japanese right now, not in a weeaboo way. God. Was low-key one. Back then. Back then, as in, like, 7th and 8th grade. 8th grade was COVID, but I was low-key cringe before that. Not too long before that. I mean, I've been really cringe, like, pretty much, yeah, my whole life. But I'm talking about specifically anime cringe. I became anime cringe. No, because I was into Nightcore and Googling, like, cat girls, like, anime cat girls in 5th grade. But I'm talking, like, weeaboo cringe in 7th grade. That kind of cringe. But anyways, what I was talking about was, yeah, that feeling, I don't know how to describe it. Like I said, I can't describe it with words. It's just something you would have to feel to understand. And that feeling is my opinion on whatever I was just talking about. Yes. I don't know if it's because I'm stupid or if it's because it's 3 a.m., but you can tell my memory is bad right now. Keep losing track of thought. But I also have ADHD, so it could, yeah, it's probably a combination. You know, that's one thing, DBT taught me. You know, dialectual, is it dialectual? Behavioral therapy taught me is two opposing things or like conflicting things can be true at once. Like you can hate somebody and you can love them at the same time. It's just humans that decided maybe that's not possible. But just because the majority of people believe that doesn't mean that's true. There's a lot of things that can be easily understood at a higher level. They seem really obvious in hindsight, but like nobody really thinks about it. You know, like I said, two conflicting things can exist at the same time. And emotions can be like that. But you know, I never thought about such a simple topic, like such a simple, relevant topic myself before somebody taught me. And there's a lot of things like that just, yeah, people just need to hear it from somebody else. It's not hard to understand, but everybody's so preoccupied in other things, you know. I guess just trying to live, and that feels cringe to say, but like I said, that's unreasonable. It's just the freaking truth, okay? Like, it's hard to make money. It's hard to be happy. It's hard to provide yourself, and if you need to, other people with physical security, let alone also achieving mental security in order to survive. You don't have physical security, you'll just die from health problems. You don't have mental security, you'll end it yourself. Maybe you'll cause physical health problems. So yeah, that's why people don't think about these things. And a part of that is when they're not trying to gain physical security, a way to attain mental security is, trying to relax, distract yourself. Distracting yourself is very, very common nowadays. Nobody sits there with their thoughts and tries to resolve things in order to achieve that mental security that I mentioned that we all need. And, I don't actually mean nobody, but, a lot of people don't do that. Because it's so easy to just distract yourself. I do it a ton. And, part of that is because I am really stupid. And, if I think about things, I'll end up thinking about the logical decisions I should make. And I don't want to think about the logical decisions I should make. I value my emotions. You don't have to follow logic. You don't have to. La la la. Fuck. Stupid song again. It's good music too, so it sucks that I have to hate it. I don't hate it because it's a bad song or because the lyrics are bad, okay? You guys, I have other reasons to hate it. Fuck, my bangs are splitting. So greasy because I've been sitting around the past 2 days. Is what I've been talking about half of the time, would it be considered philosophy, like philosophical? Not sure, because I'm stupid. Just have to clarify that again. But yeah, I can't just... I mean, I do it sometimes because I know it's stupid to just distract myself all the time. But it really, really upsets me, and it ruins my delusion of mental security. I don't think delusion is the right word, maybe illusion. Yeah, my illusion of mental security that I have. Sorry, I like this song actually. I don't know the lyrics. But I like how it sounds from whatever I can hear of it right now. I try so hard. But I just freaking fail. Whatever. I would love to distract myself. But I've actually been spitting bangers. A lot of it is just stuff people already talk about. It's nothing on, like, a deeper level than most people understand about themselves, emotions, and society, social interaction, just life. A lot of people feel the way I do, a lot of people understand what I do. But it makes me feel good to think that I'm not too stupid, though, I mean, I really am. I don't know, I'm just stupid in the ways I shouldn't be stupid, and I'm smart in the ways I don't need to be for physical and emotional security. You know, the only really two important ways I need to be. I'm really a person that follows their heart. What's it called? There's a saying that's like, yeah, I follow my heart to a fault. That's what you would say, right? Follow it to a fault, like that's, I'm not misusing the term to a fault, right? I think that is... Oh, one of the cats is using the cat scratcher. I thought somebody was knocking on the door or something. That freaking scared me. It's 3 a.m. That's happened so many times while I've been here. I think somebody's knocking, but it's just the cat scratcher. La la la. La la la. I really wonder what people think about me. That's terrible to think about. I don't want to think about what people think about me. What people use me for. Because, you know, everybody has a purpose as to why they keep you in their life. You're of some use to them. So... What? Did the song just say she's my sister, I can't stop crying since you kissed her? Or something? That's crazy if that was like the lyric. I'm sure it was something slightly off that makes it not super crazy. Like, she's singing about her sister's boyfriend and how he makes her sister upset. But, like, if it's what I heard at first, that's kind of crazy. Should I just leave this one live stream as I'm just going to remove... I'm going to change it from Pain and Flash Games to just Pain. Like, super fucking emo shit. Like, Pain. And then I'll just start a new live stream that just talks about Flash games. Because who the fuck is staying for the Flash games after listening to all this? Like, someone's gonna come into it and be like, where the fuck are the Flash games? This is just some emo shit. What? My bad. My bad. I'm like tired, but I still want to follow through with my plans to play games. Especially, I just don't want to go to sleep ending shit like this, you know? Like, just feeling so upset with myself. So unsatisfied with myself. I wonder what I could do that would make me feel better. Like, not just temporarily, like, in the moment, like, that would truly, like, improve my daily life. Like, I have done so many things in the past to try and improve things, and they work temporarily, but it clearly hasn't had a lasting effect. While I have all this knowledge from my past failures related to this, I don't want any more failures related to this. I just want to solve it now for good. I think that's impossible, but I don't think it's impossible. It's not impossible. Maybe being consistently happy, like, for the rest of my life is impossible, yes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want something that will, like, up the baseline. My baseline right now is kind of depressing. I want it to be not really depressing. Instead, I think that's possible. I don't know how. I mean, maybe getting a fucking job, or maybe that would make me even more depressed. I'm not sure. At least I could do retail therapy, but maybe people would be on my ass about my spending. I think it's worth it. This might sound really materialistic, but I don't think, like, I can just spend money on, like, useful things. I can't just buy food and save all the rest of the money. Like, maybe buy, like, one or two things. I can't just do that. Like, I guess that's pretty materialistic, but I need something that will be mentally refreshing, and getting new stuff is mentally refreshing. New experiences, I can only do so many of those. Like, I'm not talking, like, just in my life. I'm talking about, like, based off, like, where I am. Sure, maybe there's infinite possibilities in your day-to-day life, but I don't know. I think it really just is a lack of motivation. It is materialism. That's the term for being materialistic, right? I could do that. I could find fulfillment and refreshment just doing things in my day-to-day life without spending money on it. Or buying, like, something. But it is a hell of a lot easier to just buy something new. Just because, I mean, I can only travel so far in a day. That's worth it. I only have certain ways of, like, forms of transportation. There's only so many things you can do alone. There's only so many types of places. Sure, I could meet new people. I can always meet new people, but if I meet that many people, will they still be so different from one another? Will I just find similarities in all of them, and will that even feel repetitive? I know there's like changing social trends and stuff, but even social trends end up being repeated after a few years. Even if it's just like, even if it's different, like it's the same thing just on a different thing, like this drink versus this very similar drink that's now trending a few years later. Or something. I don't know. You know what I mean, probably, maybe. Like, of course, there will be slight differences in all of this, but it's not enough, at least in my opinion. The only reason why it's not enough for me, in my opinion, is because it's not, it can't be complete, like it can't replace like love. I'm kind of trying to avoid that topic, I realize. That's like the first time I brought it up in this whole hour stream, just talking about my emotions and opinions on things. But that's what's been on my mind this whole time. That is the backing for a lot of my opinions and a lot of why I feel the way I feel. That is honestly my purpose for living. Can you live without love? Well, I mean, no, I don't think you can live without love. Maybe you can. There's gotta be one thing that you love doing, or one person that you love, a concept you love, a song that would go in the thing, I guess. Maybe you just, no. You would have to have a reason to love it. But, so yeah, I don't think you can live without loving something. And so, personally, that's one of my, well, like I just said, I think that's like the same for everybody. Love is one of everybody's reasons for living, even if they don't consciously think that. Let's see what I was going to say about that. I lost my train of thought again. Of course I did. It'll come back to me in a second. Trust. Pretty much love is my current only purpose for living. Like, I live to love, and I can't say that I live to be loved, but I definitely really desire to be loved. I think everybody wants to be loved. Some people think they want to be hated, but that's just... Sorry if you think it's true. I don't mean to call you a liar, but it's not true. That's just the truth. There are just some things you can't live without wanting. Anyways, it's nature. Anyway, about that, what was I talking about before I mentioned love? Oh my god. I think I actually forgot this time, like before I was just forgetting like how I wanted to word something, but I think I forgot the actual like freaking topic this time. Maybe I'll come back. My brain usually is pretty good at that, I guess. Maybe, perhaps. So yeah, this whole thing I've been talking about, what's behind it, things behind it, my avoidance of it. Is this a birthday massacre thing? Yeah. I know some people think they're cringe. They play with cringe artists, I know that, but I actually like the birthday massacre. I'm not saying I listen to them a ton, but I don't dislike them. So yeah, I lived to love, but I really want to be loved in return. That's something I feel like I don't really feel fulfilled in. Like, I don't feel like the love I receive, however much it is, can't be sure. It doesn't feel like it's not enough to keep me happy or change all these depressing feelings of mine. I think it's definitely possible for it to. 100%. I know myself, and I know that I feel like feeling love can do that for anybody. But yeah, it's not happening for me right now. I feel very used, isolated, insufficient, ugly. I feel slow, pitiful. What's the word for like emotional, but like bad? I mean, I know emotional is usually used in a negative way, but there's another word that's more descriptive as to what I'm trying to say. It's not crazy. It's not impulsive, though I am bad, I guess. It's kind of like I hit a breaking point. The longer things go on, the easier it is for me to hit mini breaking points. That keeps happening in there. It's so difficult. Fuck. I'm sorry for like spacing out. All of a sudden it's like 3:30 now. I'm just trying to think. I know it's not like I should just move on from it. It's not that important, but like I really want to know what the word is. Like it always pisses me off when I can't remember words. What? That's really cool. Is that deleted? Wow, it's been 2 hours since then. Three hours since then. The word I was thinking of. I feel like it's stuck in what you say you're being. What? Just pretend. Did I just like it? Yes, it is. I should follow them. Like, yeah, I've liked like a lot of songs of theirs in the past hour, or not hour, like 2 hours. Their lyrics, like Lillix. Oh, fuck. Is it irrational? Impulsive, irrational, crazy. I'm just gonna search up synonyms, guys. Synonyms for crazy. Synonyms for crazy. Being what? Okay, I know people wear PPD a lot. Why do people call people wear PPD a lot? I'm not attention seeking. Stop. Is there just like not word? Is it just crazy? Let's say like no. I don't know. Just controlling and emotional, I don't know, bruh. Selfish. I already said all those things, I guess. I don't know. I was just thinking or feeling again, but I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I know this song. Okay, what song is this guy? Yeah, I listened to it earlier, actually. It sounds like that one popular song also. But yeah, I listened to the song earlier, which is why I recognize it. I should just end the stream here and start a new one, like I said, and play the Flash games, because I think I'm done talking, which is why I'm struggling to say any more. Like, I do feel like there's more that I would want to talk about, but as of right now, it's like 3:40 almost. You can see the time up here. But right now I can't think. Like, I feel so tangled inside. It's not like I have a knot in my stomach, well, maybe just a little bit, but like, it's indescribable. Tangled is the best thing Am I hallucinating? Or did a couple in the background? I was probably hallucinating. Alright, I don't know why the cow would go in the bathroom. There's nothing there. Maybe I should go to sleep, bro. No, I'm going to play games because I follow through. An hour and a half yap about my depression. That's awesome. I hope somebody listens to this whole thing, or at least most of it. The important parts. And that's not excluding the parts where I'm upset and crying. Those are the important parts. Okay? The end where I'm spacing out, not important. But pretty much all of this is important to me. Yeah. I hope you guys think I am based and great at English and not stupid, even though I clearly am. You guys would think I'm really stupid if you know all the decisions I make in my life. Not that they're the worst things ever, but they are really fucking stupid. Not like stupid dangerous. Maybe very few times stupid dangerous, but yeah. So I've been playing with this bottle cap like the whole time. Actually, you probably noticed me fidgeting. Yep, anyways, since I can't think anymore, can't describe things anymore, all of my vocabulary has left me all of a sudden. I will now play games. I will probably end up like barely talking while I play the games because I'm tired. And I don't know, my throat's like, I am mentally tired, physically tired. I think you can tell like in my eyes. Sorry if I keep looking like kind of like not focused at the camera. It's because I'm staring at myself, and myself is, well, over here, you know? It's in the corner of my screen also. No, not as far over, like over here. You know, the mouse is making it look like that is the far left of my screen, and in a way, it is, but, pretend like it was like, it started here, and then it goes over here. This is where it is for me. But I mean it's a little higher. Wait, you could see look over here. Never mind. I don't know what I just fuck. Whatever. Anyway, it's over here, not over here. I don't know how to describe it, but anyway. So that's why my eyes look unfocused, because I'm not looking at the green little dot in the middle of the screen. That would drive me insane. I would feel like I'm being interrogated or watched, and I don't know, that would just be really freaky or something. I don't know. Anyway. If you want to go watch the next stream, where I go and play Flash games. I need to change the title of this one. One view. Like somebody joining right now. Why does it say one view? Hi. That just changed. Does it, like, if I join right now, is it going to say? Okay, it says 0 viewers. There. Why did it go up 1? Like a second ago. I don't know, maybe somebody clicked on it and off of it like really quickly. Cool. Anyway, it's not important. I'll have to change the title of the video from Pain and Flash Games to just Pain, like I said. Be all emo and shit. I can't edit with shit games. Hey, I know this one. I like this album a lot. I can't say I've listened to all of the songs, but the songs I have listened to, I really like them. Yeah, I'll have to change it to just Pain, and I'll have to name the other one Flash Games, like more Flash Games. Flash Games in parentheses again, I guess. Anyway, bye-bye! Thank you for listening. Sorry for crying and being all emo and philosophical, I guess. Not sorry, really. It's my YouTube. I don't really have a purpose for I do have a purpose for making videos. It's comforting to me, and also it would be really cool to have a niche fan base. But yeah, it's not like I care that much. Goodbye. See you in 5 minutes.